What's up, everyone? This is Soul with another video, and today I'm going to offer a kind of quick guide plus commentary on how to farm basically these rewards, like right over here on the side. How are you gonna get yourself to Renowned 40, get all those rewards? If you don't mind, like the video, subscribe for more stuff, and I'm gonna give you the TLDR right now, just in case. Just in case. All you got to do really is jump into a game, complete the captain's objectives or whatever they're called for some quick plunder, and then get yourself killed, and then repeat that process over and over again until you get to where you want to go for the day, or if you want to just somehow grind this all the way to 40. That's pretty much it. And the rest of this video is going to be me giving you some commentary and whatnot. I'm shooting this live, so you'll have to excuse the stuttering and the pauses and stuff like that. But let's just kind of get right into it. I'll show you how this thing is done and how to kind of like mentally put yourself into this headspace of, hey, I'm doing a grind, because this is a grind. This is not going to be one of those, hey, I did all the, like 10-5 with the Azerothian archive stuff. Oh, it's not going to be this thing I can quickly do in just like a day or two and be like, where's the content? But it's not really like that. It's a lot going on. And a lot of it is, of course, dependent on other players and participating in stuff. So like, check this out. There's a daily doubloons reward of 800. There's bonus plunder for completing the first captain's orders quest of the day. That's very important to point out, because what you need to do is complete one of these captain's orders. You don't quite know what it is until you start the match, and then you quickly are given that task. Sometimes they're pretty simple. Hey, collect a couple of plunder, or kill certain mobs, or pick up a number of items. The one about picking up items, that one is a little bit vague to me, because not all the time when I pick up items does it really count towards that quest. We'll see if we happen to get that in the footage that we're shooting today. But for the most part, the first thing that you do a day, it's going to be a nice big bonus. This is a third of a renown, and you can, of course, track it here. I'm at a whopping 5 right now, so don't be too impressed with what I'm showing you, despite me writing a guide for this. But yeah, you only need 2,500 for each level, and the objective here is to just kind of like put you into that headspace of, okay, I'm just going to go through the motions, and I'm going to try and preserve my mental health as much as I can. So here we are. We're going off to the map, and my one tip is to land as efficiently as possible. To me, that's like kind of a big deal. So since I'm close to the mine is kind of a favorite spot, and now it might be a favorite spot for many others. You want to land on something like an elite, because that's going to give you like an instant kill. You can immediately pick up an item, and you can see there's a reward up top there, but then there's captain's orders right here. So this one does actually ask me to collect 2 items. So this is like the kind of confusing one for me. I did pick up an item that gave me 1 ability. It's the one with the big AoE thing. And here's a supply chest. Hopefully there's an item in here, and this counts towards the credit. So here's a thing. Okay, that counted as an item. Whoop-de-doo. Go me. Here's another chest right here. We'll see if this also happens to give up an item. Here's an item, and that did not count. So yeah, I wonder if it's like, oh, it only counts like weapons, or it only counts like certain things. So, this is just me like not quite knowing, and I apologize for not quite figuring that out. So let's see, are there any items here? There's an item. Nope, that's not it either. Bush. There we go. So that happened to do it. So now I have 1,121 plunder. Awesome. So what next? Die. That's it. So if you try to leave the game without being eliminated, like, you don't get anything. So you can't just leave like that. So in this case, I got 1,139 plunder. That is now mine. I can go ahead and look, and I can see that I think I had like 900 or so plunder at the start. Now I'm at like 2,000 or so. So now I can hit the button right down there, leave the match, and then do it again, over and over and over, until you're dead. I mean, until you complete your objectives and stuff. So there you go. Some folks in my chat are saying maybe the backpack slots or items. That could be it. Or it could be like the consumable stuff. Maybe that's what counts. And I don't know why I got that bad. So we'll do one more. We'll do one more thing. So barrel consumable, that doesn't really, okay, offensive utility item. Oh, you know, there we go, item. Ha! We figured that together. So it's the consumable item that counts towards this, this quest. Now, you see, I'm going through the motions again. I have no, there's no indicator up here that's going to tell me that there's like a bonus or a daily bonus or whatever. That's not a big deal, you know, but getting that 800 from the start, nice. Now, of course, we're more than free to give feedback. Folks want more plunder. Folks want the levels to be like kind of squished a little bit. You know, those are all fair critiques, but for now, we're just going to work with what's given in the context of what's available and everything. So we're going to see, like, I don't see anyone landing in the mine. Okay, one person's landing in the mine, so I'm going to go over here a little bit because there's another person that I can maybe land on. Nope, there's someone there too. So this might be a dangerous one. So again, step one, land on someone. You get something pretty quick. What's the objective? Kill 10 creatures. So in this case, you know, I do need to commit some violence, and preferably, you know, we just started the game, so maybe the other person doesn't really want to mess with me or anyone else. So we just need to kill 10 mobs. Now, in the meantime, like, if you can find gold on the ground, the plunder stuff, that's the stuff. That's the XP. That's the rep, or whatever you want to call it. Like, just pick up as much of that as possible. So if you can, or if you want to, like, try to last as long as you can in a game, your objective really is, more than anything, is to just get as much plunder as you can. Pick up the gold. You see it on the ground, pick it up. You get little bits of it. Like, I have 54 right now. How much does it get me? 62. A whopping 8. Wow, that's amazing. What I really want is the 250 Captain's Order reward that you'll see every time you start a match. Boom. So now I'm at 319 plunder collected. Go me. And now, die. That's it. That's all you really got to do. So I got that 300 plunder in what, like maybe 2 or so minutes of the match. And the nature of this whole battle royale system is, if you die, you're going to leave the game. So all you got to do is, you know, get yourself killed, leave the game, and then do it again. Over and over and over and over until you die. Now, it can be argued that, hey, there might be slightly more efficient ways to go about getting extra plunder. Hey, if you like go, like some folks in chat are like, oh, you can go around the edges and just loot stuff. You know, you can do that, sure, if you want to. The way that I'm looking at this, though, the way that I'm approaching this is to do the bare minimum in the match, which is to complete the Captain's Order quest, and then not even think about any possible variables that would make this match longer or shorter. Because if I'm running around looking for stuff to do, if I'm looking for plunder, and if I don't happen to find it, if I'm looking at this from a pure efficiency standpoint, that's going to feel like kind of a waste of time. So it's like, oh, you might as well just get yourself killed and, you know, come back in and try this again. Because at least for now, there are plenty of people who are doing this. There are plenty of people who are like dying and going through the motions. And there may be plenty of people who are doing the exact same thing as you and I might be doing. You know, just going in, doing the bare minimum, getting yourself killed, and doing it over again. You're not going to be alone doing it. So you might as well just like happily like do this with everyone else. All right, so we're gonna do one more demonstration. Let's see where I land. Let's see. I'll again focus on the mine. See if I happen to land there. Please don't land. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Yes. So that's, you know, these are the kinds of things that you'll kind of worry about when starting these. Okay, so my objective is creatures. All right. So let's kill some creatures. You know, there's a chest there, whoop-de-doo, but, you know, not a big deal. But hey, if powers can help you complete your objectives like just a little bit faster, all the better. So I'm now at 8 and done. Cool. So there's my 200. Oh, let me pick these up. There's my 288 plunder. You know, if maybe since I'm here, maybe I can just pick up this chest. You know, why not be like a little bit greedy, right? Maybe I should get that the golden chest there too. So now I'm at 318. That gives me like a little bit. That gives me what, 17 Plunder. Not too much more than like a random kill would get. Here's another quick, how much is going to get me? This will get me another 6 plus 18. So, 20 something or other. And it's a little bit peaceful right now. So I can like freely farm. I have a decent power with which to like farm with. So, if you want to if you want to add again, add like a little bit of variety into like your single gameplay and just kind of get as far as you can until you see like, oh, if the mine's empty, there's not too much else going on, I might as well leave. But of course, it's RNG. For all we know, like some character might drop on me and get me killed or whatnot, and then I'll be really sad. And that would make a very poor demonstration of this video, but it'd be very accurate too of what the reality is going to be like. So I'm at 411 plunder. I could have left if I wanted to, but it's really going to be up to you to decide, hey, I'm going to stick around, or I'm just going to like get out of here. Bleh. And I've got a pet. Oh, because my renown went up. Right. See? Not so bad. And I leave the match, and I'm good to go. And now I can work towards like the next thing. So that's it. That's really it. Just to kind of put you into that space. So I started off with like 900 or so. 900 or so into my level. I got another level within the span of this video, but that's including like the daily bonus and whatnot. So add a few minutes. That's pretty much it. My advice is to not really stress over like the calculus of it, the timing, and the raw efficiency of it. Just focus on the routine. Follow those easy steps, and that's it. And just keep going until you're done. So that's all I got to say about it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.